Fast breaks and high-flying basketball, well, you're in luck tonight, my friend. These are two athletic teams here.
Yes, indeed. BA, I played on a team with...
Rip City, it's time to leave.
And tonight, Clark, a good look at some of the best up-and-coming talent in the NBA.
Certainly a glimpse into the future. Each of these teams should be a factor for several years to come. They've got some dynamic and electric young players on the court today.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Sharp the pass to Simons. Good, nice job down low.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here is Conley to the inside. Poke loose. Now Simons. Ayton at the elbow. Shoots over McDaniel. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Simons.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
From in close, it's game over when Gobert has the ball.
Grant kicks to Anderson. Driving the lane. It's good.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Outside, Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Clock at 6. And the 3 off target.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Simons surveying the D. Ayton a screen on Edwards. Edwards against Simons. Here's Ayton. Minnesota with the rebound. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Conley with a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
Now here's Simon. And then jammed down as it goes right over Anthony Edwards.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Simons against Edwards. He dishes it to McDaniels. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Pretty impressive to see a young player like McDaniels have a sense of that shot clock as he's into his action there.
And the 28th pick in the 2020 draft, Clark. Jaden McDaniels has more than outplayed his draft position.
Yeah, you know, there were some question marks year one in college at UW, but you look at him now, hey, length, mobility, skill set, those are things that every team wants and needs.
So it's the Timberwolves now after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Towns with the bucket.
Hey, you know your center is a great shooter. When your goal is to get him a 3, Towns can make those pay dividends.
And Ayton throws it down.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. Passes it to Towns. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Matisse Thybulles checked in for Portland. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Here's Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
Simons against Edwards. Ayton and Portland again with the bucket.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Gobert with a screen for Conley. Has to Gobert. Misses off the left iron.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
That one's not going to go. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Trailblazers lead by 2. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Here's Towns. Here's Gobert. And here's Edwards from the arc. And finished off by Gobert.
The endless reach of Gobert. Those long arms sometimes seems like he's everywhere. An overwhelming presence on the offensive glass.
HEA, you went to back-to-back conference finals with Portland. What's it like playing here?
I mean, this building is as loud as any in the NBA. The fans are tremendous, very loyal. I really enjoyed my time here in Rip City.
Here's Edwards. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Sharps checked in for Anferny Simons. Stolen by Henderson. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball.
Boy, it's fun watching Grant go to work down there. I mean, making the defense try to get aggressive with him, and then he wins that battle.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
Stolen by Henderson. And oh, here we go with Henderson. And Henderson throws it down hard.
This is how relentless Henderson is. Once he gets the steal, he is going all the way.
Towns a screen on Henderson. Henderson against Conley. Left side, Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Over Sharp. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Ayton in the corner. Launches a 3. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Ayton's got the lead up to 5 now for Portland. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it is. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
The commitment from Grant on the drive to the rim, I mean, he's absolutely ferocious, relentless in how he attacks the rim.
Runs a screen on Henderson. Conley the pass to Towns. Drains the three-pointer. Towns has got 6.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. The pass to Sharp. Ayton a screen on Evans. Back to Ayton. It's stolen by Gobert. Now here's McDaniels. Defense is right there.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Milton with it. Pass to Reed. Fires from deep. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Ayton sets the pick for Henderson. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Milton, and again it's Minnesota.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Here's Grant, and Grant slams it home.
Watch out below. Grant just showing no regard for the bucket there. Looking like he was trying to tear that thing off.
How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And the dunk by Grant.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Milton looking around. Anderson outside. Fires away from way outside. It's hauled in by Thibault. Here's Henderson, and then Henderson with the jam.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
1 second left, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Portland out in front, leading by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send. Okay, David, much appreciated, and now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
The wingmen, it's Sharp and Thibault. Murray out there with Williams. And it's Simons in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Passes it to Thibault. Stolen by McDaniels. Towns down low. He's covered by Murray. Knocked loose. To the wing on the left. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Alexander Walker. The 19-footer is on the money. Alexander Walker's got the opening bucket to start the second half for Minnesota. Trailblazers leading by 3. Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable, but the results weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but the outcome didn't match the high expectation.
And he nails the third. Timberwolves trail by 5. Milton kicks to Gobert. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Now, here's Sharp. Rebound by Alexander Walker.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Gobert with a screen on Simon. Alexander Walker nailed from three-point land. Alexander Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Williams, and it's slammed in by Williams.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Over to the wing. Gobert with a wide open look. Misses the jumper. Trailblazers leading by 4. Here's Sharp. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Towns, no luck. Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Portland shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for them. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
Here's Alexander Walker. He has 7 to the middle. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Edwards comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Conley in for Shake Milton. Pass to Sharp. Can't get it to fall.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Inside. Here's Gobert, and he uses the glass on the layup. Gobert's got 6.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
2 minutes remaining.
Simons against Conley.
2 minutes.
And then Murray with the jam.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Here's Simons. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that. Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Simons on the wing, covered by Conley. And Simons, here we go. And the slam dunk by Simons.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop the train when he's coming in for the slam.
Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Ayton's checked in. Conley finds Gobert. Clock at 4. Back to Conley. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And Simons, here we go. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. Edwards looking it over, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. Minnesota shooting their first foul shot of the game. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time, and he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
Alexander Walker passes to Reed. The three from Anderson. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been the story for the Portland. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. They've got Reed. Anderson is out there with Brown. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard position.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Henderson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Scoot Henderson became the youngest G League player ever in 2021. Greg, he was only 17 then.
And Kevin really speaks to his abilities that he was ready for that near NBA level of competition at such an early age. In a league of the best athletes in the world, Scoot Henderson stands out. He can just levitate in the air, blow by defenders. Scoot putting on a show.
Ayton sets the pick for Henderson. Shoots a fader. No good on that one.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Grant against Anderson. Back to Brown. The pass to Alexander Walker. Pass to Reed from outside the arc. Sinks the triple.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
For 3, Henderson. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Timberwolves trail by 4. Anderson the screen. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Alexander Walker passes to Milton. Wants to get it to Reed, and does. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And Portland making a change here. Simons is checked in. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He told them to pick up the pace. He said, if we're going to win, we have to seize this moment and act fast. He said, go all out or go home. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Here's Towns. Portland grabs the miss. Vital for 3. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
The kick out to Towns. Hits it from 3-point range.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Towns? Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
And it's Ayton missing. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. Here's Gobert. Back to Towns. Towns, a screen on Simon. Edwards can't hit. Portland's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Ayton, the pass to Thybulle. Gobert with the block.
No surprise Gobert sent that shot back.
To the middle, and here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And so both free throws good that time. And that puts him ahead.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Henderson, no good. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Edwards against Ayton. Gobert double team. Here's McDaniels. Knocks down the trifecta.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
No good from Grant.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Towns, a screen on Simon. For three, Edwards. That one misses.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
And it's Ayton missing. Outside Edwards. And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. A truly much appreciated, David. And that about wraps it up for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and
2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson at the table with Grant Hill and Brent. Grant, a look into the future of the NBA tonight. These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Holmgren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Henderson. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Holmgren. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. It's hauled in by Henderson. Here's Simons driving in. Giddey with a defensive effort.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
You know, Brent, something that really stands out about Lou Dort is his razor-sharp defense.
Well, he puts a ton of pressure on shooters and will lock up star players. And the reason why, BA, he's got this low center of gravity. He gets up underneath guys, and he continues to be a pest for every minute that he's defending.
Henderson misses. The Thunder have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Dort. Portland grabs the miss. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, at 6'6", SGA absolutely has the size to get up there and throw it down.
Grant outside. Thibault against Giddey. Back to Thibault. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Simons. Dort defending. Count it.
Well, when he likes a look, Simons won't hesitate. And guess what? He likes a lot of looks.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. Dort a screen on Grant. And Williams punches it home.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, it's that little core, the layup, when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Henderson finds Graham. Dort with a steal. Here we go. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
Just 5 to shoot. Back to Thibault. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Portland trailing here. And Grant, this season, the Blazers adding a G League affiliate in North Portland.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the second to last team to do it. And the Suns next season will make it 30 for 30. Now there's a G League counterpart operating under each of the league's teams.
And this is important to SGA's overall development. If he can be a reliable shooter from deep, man, that's huge.
On target from range. Simons has got 7 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Henderson with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And he goes in for the dunk.
And get up, Scoop. I mean, this guy is an incredible athlete.
Thibault against Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Pass to Holmgren. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
Hard to leave any NBA player that wide open from that distance.
Simons against Dort. Jacks up a 3. And it's Simons missing. And Giddey's got the ball here for the Thunder. They lead by 7. Holmgren, the pass to Giddey. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Giddey. The 3 ball. That one doesn't drop.
Holmgren causing so many problems just with that length out there, taking up so much ground, changing shots.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Thunder. 8 points in the quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the 3 spot. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder are making dramatic improvement. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, now an all-star, says they're gaining confidence. He said, quote, "We know we're getting better. I think guys are kind of getting addicted to that feeling and continuing to grow." Brian, they could be building something really special here.
Yeah, you're right. They could. Skipping no steps either. Thanks, Allie. From deep, Giddey. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Giddey's got 7 points.
Gilgeous-Alexander's nothing if not a creator. Make that pass in his sleep.
Boy, the offensive instincts of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, really something to see.
Yeah, an incredible instinctual scorer and just a knack for making things happen offensively, whether that means him scoring or setting up others. This guy is an elite offensive player.
Fast break, here we go. Thibault passes to Graham from 13. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
Mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And this is what coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Henderson scanning the floor from the arc. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
For Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Ayton, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. The drive by Henderson. Ayton inside. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And Ayton gets it to go.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Thunder with a lead. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. SGA doing his thing in close.
What a save by Gilgeous-Alexander, just outworking the defense for a second look.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Sharp, he's checked in for Simons.
Number 17, Shai.
And stolen by Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Henderson picks him up. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
Here's Sharp. Dort defending. Sharp goes in. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Well, Brent, this Thunder team is so young, but poised to be a factor now. How much does the playing experience factor in for these young guys?
Well, I think it's huge, B.A. They're going to be hungry. It's so crucial for young players because the next time that they're there, it's not going to be the first time. So this team is going in the right direction. So much speed from Shai. Used it there to get by the defense.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Sharp, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
Come on, SGA. Putting some sauce on it.
Henderson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Henderson, the pass to Sharp. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And Sharp is the kind of guy who gets up there in a hurry. That elevator, that's got some extra juice.
Puts up a deep 3. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Grant. A big group substitution here for Portland.
Substitution on the court.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, blocking him out might not be enough with the length. Holmgren routinely gets to the ball before anyone else.
And he's going for the lob.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Giddey. Outside for Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Another shot. And it's Portland with a rebound.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Oklahoma City foul. First personal foul. Second team foul. Now on the
There's 6 seconds left in the second. Williams, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, hello! Time Lord with the oop.
Simons has a great change of pace when he comes off of those screens, so it might not look like he's going fast, but he might take an extra step. Guys just can't keep up with that.
And so it's Oklahoma City with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
Now, you can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
We've got Murray and Freddie Simons out there with Sharp. Then there's Robert Williams, and it's Rupert in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Well, Brent, since you retired in 09, the game has really changed. What's your favorite part of how basketball is played now?
Yeah, BA, I think it's just the amount of skill and freedom that the coaches have allowed guys to play with. There's so much skill on the floor at every position, and it's a read and react offense. So the smarter you are, the more that you can process, and the quicker that you can do that, you can get advantage every time. And when you start to see those teams flow, it starts to become something really special. It's always been about shooting. Maybe the league forgot about for a couple of years.
And Brent, the Trailblazers seem to have taken a step back recently.
Well, it felt like they made the moves to get in position to be a contender out west, and they had a great start to the year. But then they really struggled. They had some injuries, and they couldn't maintain that focus, especially on the defensive end. So Portland continues to be a team in flux.
Pass to Pokashevsky. The 3 is up. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
How about the 7-footer out there knocking down threes? Poku from distance.
And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 13-point game. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Oh, misses the dunk.
Oh, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Murray with it. Now Wiggins defending. Pass to Rupert. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Ryan, Scoot Henderson left high school early to pursue his basketball dreams. He missed out on a few things along the way, but he said, I feel I moved past all that, honestly. I have one goal. Everything else can wait. People that are going to prom, they're going to be there. The toughest part is just staying my age, but also being older than I am. Brian?
Allie, you look at him, mature beyond his years. Thank you.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And Williams punches it home.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Inside, Wiggins lays it up and banks it in. Wiggins has got 5.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Simons passes to Williams. Outside Murray. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Scoot Henderson's checked in for Portland. Hey, you look at some of the young star power on OKC. Grant, they haven't had that since the Kevin Durant years.
Oh, BA, I mean, those KD teams were built through the draft. So no matter where they're picking, the Thunder seem to uncover gems.
Here are the Blazers with the ball. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Pass to Rupert.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
The rebound by Wiggins. Oklahoma City's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. To the middle. It's stolen by Henderson. Off they go. It's a 3-on-1 break. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. Oklahoma City has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Joe, the pass to Williams. Gets some space and parries the jumper. And the Thunder lead by 7. Portland has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Sharp. Oh, hey! How about that?
That's impressive.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Man, this guy is as good a dunker as we have in NBA, sharp with some crazy hops.
Here's Pokashevsky. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Pokashevsky's got 5 points in the quarter.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Here's Sharp, tries the spin move. Driving to the basket, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Look how Sharp bounces off the drive, going to the rim full speed.
To the inside. Pokashevsky, the pass to Williams. It's Wiggins on the wing. Three-pointer. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Rupert. Trailblazers keep it alive.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. A line change here for Oklahoma City.
Timeout called for the Thunder.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Bible with a steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And Grant gets it to go. And it's now just a 1-point Oklahoma City lead.
And Grant doing a great job. Just bounced off the contact there and then finished off the shot.
2 points. That one goes.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Henderson outside with 2 seconds left. It's wide right, hits off the rim. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. It's the Thunder up 3. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. In it forward, it's Jordan Williams. Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the center position.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slammed it home. And the foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Team foul.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. And so it's Ayton with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They trail by 3.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, Shai driving it with a purpose.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Here's Simons, and that one is hammered home.
And what a comeback. Do they have enough left to maintain this energy and get the win?
This is a testament to this team's fortitude, never giving up. Folks, we've got a new ball game.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Simons against Dort. Anthony Simons again. Simons has got 30.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
The three from Ayton. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Giddey's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Henderson. In transition, here they come. Here's Simons. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Simons got 32 points in the game.
And it's crucial, but Simons takes that responsibility and gets it done. Lugans, Dort, give it to him.
The Trailblazers have gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. Henderson for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder with a lead. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander coming through big time.
Henderson for 3. The Thunder with the rebound. Giddey's got 6 rebounds in the game. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now the Blazers on the move. Here's Simons. Portland, no good that time either. And for Oklahoma City, their shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Williams from long range.
A skilled shot blocker, Grant coming over and is... Oh my goodness!
Big finish right there!
Grant knows his role and willing to take over during key parts of the game. As long as he stays within himself, he can make those kind of contributions.
And he played huge in games in college. So Holmgren, no stranger to the pressure late in this one.
Ayton with a screen. Simons passes to Henderson. Oh, he airballs the triple. That one was way off to the middle. And Williams punches it home.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander, with that height at his position, allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
Henderson to pass to Ayton. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Thunder.
Oklahoma City ball.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Takes the 3. Knocks down the long J. And it's a 9-point Thunder lead.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
I love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams up top. Lets it fly. And the miss. And so it's Oklahoma City winning this one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you have two choices.
Should be a fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Dort and Williams. Up in the forward position. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Holmgren in at the center. Now here's McDaniel. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Towns. Lock at 6. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And here we go. Holmgren heading to the hoop. And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren. Outside Conley. The three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
And here's Gobert. Following Lou Dort's three. Can't hit from in close.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
It's Dort on the wing. Towns with the steal. Minnesota shooting their first free throw this game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Indoors here, we're looking at Jaden McDaniel's stats. He's clearly been stepping up his game.
He has, Kevin. It's always fun to see a young talent develop their skill set, build real confidence, and Jaden's starting to carve out his space in this league.
Now here's Towns, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Oklahoma City called for the foul. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
Well, you love watching Karl Anthony Towns play, guys, because this is an offensively gifted big man. He can shoot with range. You can put him in the post, let him work back to the basket. He can put the ball on the floor. A lot to love on the offensive end.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Beyond the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
Certainly not a normal shot for Shea there, but his focus lets him get off a great look.
Conley feeling it out. The pass to Towns. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you. I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to wrap.
What a sensational play to get to the ring for the slam.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Giddey. Dort, and airballs the triple. That one was way off. Over to the left wing. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. They trail by 1. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. It's stolen by Edwards.
The pretty dunk brings down the house.
Gracious.
Williams passes to Dort. Back to Williams. Towns with the steal. Edwards with it. Dort covering. 1:41 left in the first quarter. And here's Gobert. He has yet to score. 6 on the shot clock. Conley with the 3. Drills the three-pointer.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren finds Williams. And here is Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Put that bucket in no time at all.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 points in the game.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Towns down low. He's against Williams, and that one's good. Towns.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns will mix his spots as a scorer, that time doing work inside.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Working on McDaniels. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
From the wing.
If you need to cool somebody off on the offensive end, put Mr. Dort on him. This guy's so disruptive.
And so it's Minnesota with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
So for Oklahoma City right now, they've got Holmgren, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Pokusevski, and it's Dort in at the 3 slot. Three-pointer, and the Thunder another 3.
Lou Dort able to keep his focus, shoot through an incredible contest. Nicely done.
In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
Pass to Pokusevski. Gobert with the block.
There is a reason his nickname is the Stifle Tower. Send it back, Rudy.
Thunder trailing by 3. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players, Doris, to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013. Probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in.
Boy, when he is contesting shots, you see the potential on the defensive end for Anthony Edwards.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. 9 points for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Conley. The kick out to Towns. And he's fouled pretty hard on. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Oklahoma City is a franchise that has to have patience. Coach Mark Daigneault said, there's no schedule. That's the biggest thing. There's a way of operating that we're very confident in and that we're going to bet on. And that's developing, having a good environment, and trying to play a style that scales forward. We're just going to keep our head down. Kevin, back to you.
And keep going straight ahead. All right, D.A., thanks. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
Holmgren with the bounce pass. The pass to Pokusevski. Oklahoma City moving it around. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder another three.
Boy, this guy is an absolute force of nature on the offensive end. SGA, I don't know what the defense is going to do with you.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on George. Edwards passes to Gobert. And the rejection by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Stolen by Michael Conley. The open shot, Edwards. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Joe's checked in.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
And Doris, you were saying this about Kyle Anderson. He can give you a little bit of everything.
Kevin, he's one of those guys who'll provide shooting, defense, passing, playmaking, you name it. Sort of that jack of all trades at the forward spot. This guy has always found minutes because his understanding of the game is elite.
Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder. 1:22 left in the first half of the game. To the inside. Holmgren with the steal. And they're pushing it up. Here's Joe. And the Thunder another three.
Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
The kick out to Anderson from deep. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Wiggins is checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's the screen. Anderson passes to Reed. Holmgren with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Joe can't get it to go. Minnesota's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. And here's Anderson from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wiggins kicks to Holmgren. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Now that's got to excite Holmgren's fans. If he keeps improving his handle, watch out. Anderson
outside with 1 on the clock. And That'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Oklahoma City out in front, up by 1. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
We've got Brown. Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Alexander Walker in a shooting guard. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch. And that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
To the paint. Plays it up off the glass. Giddey's got the lead up to 3 now for the Thunder.
Well, that's about confidence and composure on the interior. Josh Giddey does stand 6'8", makes that a little easier.
Pass to Reid. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
During the summer of 2019, DB, Oklahoma City traded Paul George to the Clippers.
They got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in that trade, who goes on to become an all-NBA selection and looks like his future is like all-star level every year. Not only that, you got a boatload of picks, one of which was Jalen Williams, who's a big-time upside player in this league. Wow, what a deal for this group. Well, it's just incredible court awareness by Josh Giddey. Understanding wide open man, I've got to find him.
Anderson passes it to Milton. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Milton. Over Giddey. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Taken away by Brown and finished off by Brown.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Back to Holmgren. The kick out to Williams. Here's Wiggins. That one wide left. And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Here's Alexander Walker. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Milton against Giddey. Wiggins from outside. Holmgren the pass to Wiggins. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Josh Giddey is very capable off the dribble, and at 6'8", he's starting to use his size to finish. Coach Mark Daigneault said he's definitely physical. Before, he was just trying to shoot over people, but now he's taking up space, using his size and strength. He's getting a lot more around the basket. Kevin?
Yeah, he is getting into him. D.A., thank you.
Oh, give me a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
First team foul.
The free throw drops for Towns. Conley against Giddey. Floats one. Gobert. It's good on the putback. And now a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
We always know this has been a strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
Here's Joe. Traps in the tray. Joe's got 6.
So the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Outside Edwards. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Launches a 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First one falls for.
Rudy Gobert, throughout his career, has done 2 things. Double threat. He's going to rebound it consistently and play great defense. That rim protection is real. Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Dort, he's checked in for Wiggins, and Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Josh Giddey. Yep, it counts. Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates. Down low, here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert. Well, Mike Conley specializes in reading the floor. This guy is an expert in pick and roll. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Josh Giddey's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
This guy is quickly developing into an outstanding playmaker. Josh Giddey, nice setup.
Williams against Town. For 3, Edwards. Good, and his assist goes to Town. 13 points in the game. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Joe. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Gobert with a screen on Giddey. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Gobert finds McDaniel. And there it is for him. McDaniel's got his 2nd basket of the game.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Joe. And that one released in time, but no good. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Timberwolves lead by 2. And we're coming. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Then it's Lou Dort. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Joe in at the 2-guard. Knocks down the 3 ball.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from 3. That's a pretty looking shot right there.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Left side, Towns. To the left side wing. Here's Joe. Giddey the pass to Joe. Back to Giddey. Just 5 on the clock. Nobody near Williams. And the Thunder another 3.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
And guys, getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
There's the lob to Towns. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. The kick out to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low. Really difficult for them to defend.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And the Thunder making a switch here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
During that last break, Coach Mark Dagnall talked to his team. Our coach told his guys, it's not over until it's over. He asked them to stay sharp out there and to keep fighting. If we lose this, it's on us, he said. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Here's Edwards. He takes it in. Can't convert the two-handed jam. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. They lead by 1. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. There's Williams with the 3. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists now in the game. Outside, Towns. He kicks it to Gobert. Towns, a screen on Giddey. Outside, Towns. Off target with his 3.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes it inside. Holmgren wide open. It's good from long range. And the Thunder lead by 7.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
And stolen by Giddey. Puts up a deep 3. And Williams with the basket on the assist by Holmgren. And that's 13 points for Williams. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Here's Gobert.
With that reach and mobility and that combination, you can contest a lot of shots. Holmgren doing nice work there.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Edwards against Gilgeous-Alexander. Towns is doubled. Outside Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren. Four on the clock. Conley with the 3. And the rejection by Holmgren.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Thunder.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Chet Holmgren.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it. And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
The kick out to Towns. Out to the right wing. They could use a bucket. To the wing right side. From the arc. Out to the right wing. The 3. The three-pointers right on target. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily. Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
And a battle of the bigs tonight, Grant. Something we're seeing a little more of lately.
And you know this league is a copycat league, and right now the trend is about teams looking for size and skill. Big guys who can pretty much do everything. That's the thing about the NBA. It's always adapting and always evolving.
So here's Portland's starting group. Simons and Thibault are the two wings. Jeremy Grant out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Henderson in at the one. Now here's Henderson. Ayton, the open look. From the high post, he drills it.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Towns taking his time here. With the floater, and he comes up with a bucket.
We just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Henderson against Edwards. Stolen by Conley. Outside Edwards. Towns, a screen on Henderson. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. Gobert with it. The kick out to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. The three. They get it back. Not going to go that time. And so it's Ayton with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers.
The first step quickness is up there for Anthony Simons.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Grant. The Blazers had an 8-year playoff streak.
NBA, that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth.
And so here's Portland after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. He's got a piece of it.
Yeah, good anticipation helps Edwards see the shot forming. Then his speed gets him there for the block.
Pass to Henderson. There's the three. Back to Simons. Driving inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
The drive by Henderson. And here's Grant from the arc. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. And so Conley will bring it up for Minnesota. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul of the game. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Towns. Outside McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here.
Defensively, Ayton's always had the size and length. Where he's really improved is with the angles he takes to the ball.
Now here's Henderson. 4-3. Drills it from deep.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
When he's feeling good, he can help you stretch the defense a lot.
Now here's Gobert. Out left to the wing. Outside Conley. The putback. It's good on the putback.
What a save by Gobert, using that reach to beat the defense to that rebound.
And he lobs it up top.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Well, they gave him the nickname Inferno. Anthony Simons can really take over a game.
BA, when he's hot, watch out. Lights out shooting ability, and he can slice up a D with the best of them.
Now here's Simons. He has 6. Back to Thybulle. McDaniels with the rebound.
The defender didn't block that dunk, but he changed it, and that's as good as a block.
Gobert with a screen on Thybulle. McDaniels passes to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
I mean, he's tailor-made for those pick-and-roll sets. Gobert, a big-time finisher on the move.
Ayton, the screen on Conley. The drive by Henderson. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Towns passes to Gobert. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fades and shoots. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Henderson scanning the floor. And he's going for the oop here. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Trailblazers out in front, up 1. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Portland.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Henderson and Simons are in the backcourt. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
The 3 from Ayton. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. The Timberwolves trail. It's Edwards on the wing. Gobert with a screen on Grant. And here's Edwards outside. They get the rebound. That shot missing. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the 2nd quarter. To the right side. Pass to Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
A display of pure athleticism by Jeremy Grant, rising up for the huge dunk.
Towns gets the bucket. Towns has got his 2nd basket.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Throws it up high.
You know, I like that decision from Henderson, giving up the rock.
The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Here's Henderson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, and Henderson has got some hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim.
From deep, Conley. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
On the wing, Simons. Outside, Thibault. Back to Simons. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
Conley passes to Gobert. Stolen by Ayton.
Right idea, wrong execution. They were looking to get a high percentage shot inside, but the pass was too late.
And Ayton with the stuff.
Heads up play by Simons. He sees a better opportunity for his team and moves the ball.
McDaniels against Simons. Over to the left wing. Towns for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Impressive offensive versatility for a big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Ayton in the high post. Hands it with nobody near him. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, for a center, Ayton's got a nice jumper. It's a big reason why he went first overall in the draft.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And Edwards slams it in.
The hands of Gobert are consistently moving, which is why he comes up with these steals.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
And that one's good from Conley.
Well, this is where Conley operates best naturally, in the paint, creating for others or himself.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Murray comes in for Grant. Knox, he's checked in for Thibault. And it's Sharp in for Henderson.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Inside. 27 seconds left in the second quarter. Fires from deep. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Smooth jump shot. Alexander Walker has a variety of ways to score, and that's one of them.
To the wing, right side. Back to Simons. Pass to Sharp. Puts up a three. Kept alive. Williams. Great positioning on the putback.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Trailblazers up by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Naz Reid. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Brown in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. We've seen some incredible scoring performances recently. Smitty, how are NBA stars putting up these incredible individual games?
BA, scoring is up across the board. My opinion, the three-point shot, guys are taking double-digit field goal attempts from that area. And the skill level of the stars is as high as ever.
And he's just relentless when he attacks. The rookie Henderson wants the contact.
And in most other draft classes, Scoot Henderson could have been a top pick.
Yeah, he has the talent and skill you want in a #1 overall pick. Circumstance of the class drops him down, but he has everything you look for in a franchise centerpiece.
Here's Milton into the lane. Uses the glass on the layup.
Not exactly sure what the defense is thinking. You know he's going to be aggressive coming out of the half.
Milton with a steal. Pass to Brown. Reed sets a screen. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Alexander Walker's got 5 now.
Smooth through the lane. Nickeil Alexander Walker making his presence felt.
Williams with the screen. Sharp passes to Williams. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Good. Alexander Walker's gotten 4 this quarter.
Nickeil Alexander Walker using his size to his advantage.
Here's Sharp. Boom! He jams it straight down. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
The kick out to Williams. And stolen by Brown. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Reed finds Anderson. Oh, Williams with the block. And they're able to recover. Gets the 3 ball to go. 5 points in the game.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Here's Henderson. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Yeah, love seeing the young guard Henderson take charge like this, making things happen on the drive.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Alexander Walker, off target with the three.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Well, Smitty, Portland had that streak of 8 straight playoff appearances. Now they've missed out 2 years in a row.
It's a talented BA but frustrated group in Portland. But you know what? They'll be back.
Clock at 4. Picked by Murray. Henderson with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Shots good by Henderson.
Just a patient play by Henderson, taking his time despite the clock.
Anderson against Murray. Outside, Anderson. Pass to Brown. The teardrop, and that one drops for him. Brown's got his first points of the game. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Lets the three fly. Hauled in by Brown. Minnesota has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And Milton, here we go, to the paint. Reed, a slam dunk by Reed.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Pass to Brown. Anderson with a screen. Lets it go from deep. Portland grabs the miss. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Stolen by Reed. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They kick it out to Murray. Pass to Williams. Down low. Outside Murray. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And he drops the first. The Trailblazers making a switch here. And Murray drops them both. Reed for 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Tie game in Minnesota. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Trailblazers. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Simons in at the 1. And Shake Milton gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. To the paint. Here's Thibault. And he banks in the layup.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Towns outside. Pass to McDaniels. They double him with Ayton. 5 to shoot. Towns against Grant. This one for 3. Towns can't get it to go. Portland's shooting an amazing 61%, looking confident. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Ayton, a screen on Conley. Here's Simons. Ayton finds Thibault. Clock at 6. Grant with it. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
You're sticking it to them inside. Good luck throwing Ayton off when he attacks like this.
Towns. And he can't get that one. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Grant with a screen on McDaniels. Pass to Grant. Beyond the arc. McDaniels with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Simons. Tipped away. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
McDaniels from long range. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Simons outside. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Simons against Conley.
We know he likes to block shots, but Rudy Gobert impact on contesting shots just as important.
Grant with a steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break.
Gotta give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Back to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Fades. Yes! He nails him!
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
Ayton in the high post. Pulls it from the top of the key, and there it is for him. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Wow, we've seen Ayton step up in big moments, in big games, and deliver.
Conley passes to Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Edwards for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. McDaniels against Thibault. Here's Simons. He takes it in. It's blocked by Gobert.
Gobert is referred to as the Stifle Tower for a reason. He's an elite shot blocker.
Conley passes to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. And here's Conley. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority. A lot of coaches are thankful for
The previous play
it may have saved them from. And now, instead of a heated argument, they could just go and ask for a review.
You know, the league did it right, Grant. They didn't rush a system into use that's going to cause confusion. They rolled it out.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
The shot is locked on. Timeout call for number 4. Hey fans, who wants to free pizza?
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He reminded his team just how close this game is, saying, guys, we aren't out of this yet. We still have plenty of time left. Let's go out and execute our game plan, and I promise you, we will win this game. Let's see how they come out of this timeout, Brian.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Towns on the screen. There's 37 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. From deep, Conley. And Ayton pulls it down. A basket here would give them some breathing room.
Slow down, no need to hurry. Take the best shot available. Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
The shot by Conley, no good. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Edwards. Takes a three. Here's Gobert. And he sinks it.
Stepping up big. Gobert showing why he's considered a cornerstone for this franchise.
So it's the Trailblazers taking the W in a close one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
NBA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
Thank you.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Anderson and Simons have guard duties. And at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Thunder, the post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the 3. Conference rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Henderson, no one around him. No good on the triple.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
To the paint. Holmgren the pass to Dort. Back to Holmgren. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Some heads up ball there from Dort.
And here's Henderson. Here's the triple. Dort grabs the miss. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. It's Williams with the drive, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here's Grant. Ayton wide open. Portland no good that time either. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him? He's going to try to bully you.
Here's Simons after the made shot from Chet Holmgren. Looking to end the run, and Simons is good for 3.
Simons is going to take his fair share of three-pointers. No fear from that distance.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go. Spins Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Outside, Dort.
You know, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has so many of the qualities that you want in a leader. He fights, he's energetic, he's a team-first guy. He just looks for ways to get his guys fired up.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
And Simons drops them both. Well, Brent, with the Blazers, it seemed like they were ready to take the next step a few years back.
And then it felt like things sort of shifted in the opposite direction. And trying to find out through injuries and defensive struggles, who is it that is going to help this team make that next step?
It's stolen by Dort. Inside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
A great recognition. Holmgren saw the open floor and took advantage.
It's stolen by Dort. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Williams with a clean look. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Simons against Dort. Ayton a screen on George. Here's Simon. And the slam dunk by Simon.
Turning on the Jets here. Simon sees the gap and starts running fast.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Simon. He's got 10. Grant down low, working on Williams. Grant kicks to Thibault. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Simon.
Oh, yes, sir. Just shocking the defense here. They couldn't keep up with Simon's nimbleness.
The Thunder leading by 4. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Ayton. And the 3-ball is good. Ayton's got 5 points so far.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
And there's the pass to Holmgren. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul.
It's really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
9 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 4 seconds left. And
Defenders want to get physical with Simons to try to offset some of his athleticism. It doesn't always work.
Here's Holmgren. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. First quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Thunder, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. At the guard positions, Henderson and Sharp. Grant is out there with Ayton. And it's Murray in at the 3, the small forward. And it's the Thunder with the ball after the Trailblazers pick up 2.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
At the beginning of his career, Grant Brent was more of a role-playing forward. Those days, though, are long gone.
Yeah, no question. He just about tripled his shot attempts per game, leading to more and more points, has even developed that 3-ball to become a multi-level scorer.
Oklahoma City trailing. Giddey finds Williams. Dort wide open. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Dort's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Sharp. And another turnover here by Portland. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Now here's Giddey. No scoring in this one. Driving to the basket. Off with the layup. Henderson passes to Murray. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, Grant not flustered with that. Staying with it around the basket. Ignores the defense and scores.
Power down with both hands.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire. And that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the OKC Thunder is still building, but is it fast enough for their all-star guard, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? SGA says, I think we're going to be a really good team a lot sooner than people think. So it's pretty easy for me to be patient. I I see the growth every day, and I'm super excited about it. Kevin?
And we see it too. Hey, David, thank you. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
And to the surprise of many, the Oklahoma City Thunder, Brent, made the 2023 play-in tournament.
Yeah, obviously they didn't have their top draft choice playing because of injury, and a lot of teams out there and the general public felt this team is really going to struggle this year, but they made the play-in tournament and showed a lot of improvement, so the future bright in OKC.
Ayton, the shot's good. Ayton's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
Ayton pouring a foundation there on the inside, just living in the paint.
And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City. GA, we've seen it over the last couple of years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And Kevin, we were seeing teams go small. A lot of fours, even traditional threes play the 5. But with MVP level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Okashevsky's come in for Williams. And then for the Trailblazers, Robert Williams, he's checked in for DeAndre, and Walker subbed in for Grant.
And Giddey, just that sixth sense to find the open man.
Now here's Williams from the baseline. Rebound by Williams.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. And now a 6-point Thunder lead.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Passes it to Henderson. Loads it up for Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
So explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
Okashevsky with the ball. Guarded by Walker. Williams has a screen for Giddey. Outside Williams from outside the arc. Rebound by Williams. And it's Williams with the ball for Portland. Trailing by 4. Walker the pass to Sharp. Back to Walker. Shoots over Dort. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Good pass from the two-guard Sharp. Solid at finding his open man.
Outside Williams. Back to Giddey. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Williams. Outside, Walker takes the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And here's the fast break. Here's Dort. Again, the Thunder score.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
And so it's Oklahoma City with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They've got Pokusevski, also Williams out there, Lou Dort out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Joe in at the shooting guard position. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's a good
In the acrobatic jam, Henderson showing the lead what he can do at the rim.
So, Brent, with the end of the 2023 season, it saw the Blazers finishing 13th in the West.
Yeah, Kevin, that's the second straight year that they've been in that 13th place. And certainly that's not the type of consistency this team is looking for. They're in between. They've got veteran players.
Oh, that was something else.
Man, what a creative player this kid is. Henderson, so much fun to watch.
The Thunder leading by 8. Giddey the pass to Joe. Here's Henderson, and then Henderson with the jam.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
It's good. Giddey's got 10.
And Giddey is just so clever at finding ways to the rim, good at ripping through holes in the D.
Jordan against Simon. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Terrific form at the line throughout last season. 89% on the year.
You throw good, Simon.
Simon's showing he can be a capable scorer, but there's still some potential upside with his playmaking. This guy is growing in his confidence.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. And a switch here also for Portland. Sharp's checked in. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Dort. Goes back up. A rebound by Simon.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And it's Ayton missing. The Thunder leading by 7. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Pokusevski. His three-pointers off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Grant. And it's Simons off the drive. And we're taking a glance here at the Oklahoma City Thunder, Brent. They are all in on the future.
Absolutely. You open up the coverage there to see what they have, and they are not bare. Massive amounts of first-round draft choices for this front office. And that goes along with some of the young talent they've already identified. This team could get very good very fast with all of that.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Pokusevski. And Wiggins is subbed in for Dort. Ayton sets the pick for Simon. The open shot by Ayton. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Simon's playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah. His teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Shakes him. And Wiggins with the nice bucket inside. Wiggins has got his first points of the game.
Such an improved part of SGA's game. Love his passing skills.
Grant with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Outside Williams puts up a deep 3. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Grant. And Simons, here we go. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. And he drives in, and it's good for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points here in the second half.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
It's his first trip to the line.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they've performed at the line.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Williams, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Anthony Simons.
Talk to most of the coaching staffs around the league. What is the first thing they think about with Jeremy Grant? And it's that athleticism that comes to mind.
And how can you not love the game of SGA? I mean, a young guard who continues to get better.
Yeah, Greg, all the reports you get out of OKC is that this kid is a worker, and he has turned himself into an all-star with that kind of work ethic.
And he nails the third. Trailblazers trail by 9. Anderson looking it over. And it's Williams throwing it down.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Tipped away. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
And I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And not so fast.
The previous play is under review.
That shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand.
And even if they don't show.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Now a timeout called by Portland. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. He said in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
Thank you, David. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. And at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. And Fernie Simons out there with Sharp. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low.
Well, again, with that kind of size, DeAndre Ayton is going to draw some fouls and does not shy away from contact.
And Torch gets it to go.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
The Thunder leading by 10. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist by Holmgren. Holmgren's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Sharp. But Trey trains the three-pointer.
Three-pointers really haven't been a problem for Sharp since he's entered the NBA. Percentage is looking solid.
They double him with 8. Outside Williams. Here's Giddey. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 9. To the middle. Here's Simons. It's good again, and the next one 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Well, defense comes right at Simons inside, but he's staying pretty poised on that play.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren gets the bucket.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And Giddey gets it to go. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Thunder?
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Tries the spin move. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. To the inside, Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
It's so much fun to watch Simons get this kind of confidence. He's so speedy with the ball, creates off the dribble. This kid's impressive.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Sharp. There's the drive. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Just a gutsy play from Sharp as he goes inside and absorbs all the contact. I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
And he makes the first. He's off on the second. And he nails the third. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Right wing. Down low. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And the skill's growing maybe right in front of our eyes here for DeAndre Ayton.
Thibault finds Grant. Back to Thibault. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Trailblazers trail by 14. Here's Sharp driving in, and then Sharp with the dunk.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Thunder.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Lou Dort.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Dort misses. And so Ayton will bring it up for Portland. A 12-point game. And the slam dunk by Simon.
Assisted by...
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit. He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they start...
know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. And he gets that one.
The wily veteran drawing contact from the defender. Hard to outsmart Mr. Conley.
Shooting for Minnesota, Mike Conley.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, BA, they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Now here's Conley. Kicks it out, Towns. Second shot opportunity, and there it is for him.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Three-pointer off the mark. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And Edwards slams it in.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. They get it back. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. And Edwards slams it in.
You can see how Edwards has really developed and worked on his handle. It's become a strength of his game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The bank shot, no good.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 14-2 run here. Towns a screen on Giddey. Edwards for 3. Dort grabs the miss.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Throws it down despite a man right in his face. Opportunity here to make it a 3-point play.
The defense gives Shea all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score.
You know, for my money, Josh Giddey is one of the most entertaining players in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he has superb vision in the open floor, BA. Reads the angles and sees how plays develop with ease. His teammates have to be ready for a pass from Giddey at all times. Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now here's Towns. There's the triple. They grab their own miss. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter here. And a fast break now for the Thunder. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go on the assist from Giddey.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Edwards against Giddey. Edwards looking for an opening. Towns for 3. The rebound by Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for OKC. Trailing by 8 and stolen by Edwards. He's got a clear path, and he lobs it up, and stolen by Williams. Inside. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Now here's Conley. Towns outside. Fires the 3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Towns has got 7 points in the game.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Conley. Fires for three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
A savvy playmaker with a great handle. Conley runs such a smooth pick and roll.
Gilgeous-Alexander attacking, and that's his 4th bucket in 9 attempts.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Towns passes to Gobert. And down it goes. 2 points.
It's too easy for him when he's that close. The defense has to put a body on Gobert inside.
To the paint. Here's Edwards. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest. The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter.
Towns. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Holmgren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
Taking the contact and scoring. Towns not to be denied of the bucket there.
Pass to Holmgren. Some room here for Dort. Gets a very good look and converts.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Outside Edwards. From deep three-point land. The Thunder pull it in. Giddey's got space. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Towns with room to shoot. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one. Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go from deep. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Well, Clark, no question which end of the floor Rudy Gobert makes his biggest impact.
Yeah, he's a demoralizing defender. I mean, his height and reach give him some significant advantages, but it's more than that. You don't win multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards just because you're tall and long. You got to have some toughness, you got to have some anticipation and timing, and the willingness to get down and dirty.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 points in the game. Here's Williams. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Edwards, the pass to Conley. Back to Edwards. For 3. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Good on the bucket. Giddey's got his 2nd basket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 2nd quarter. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Conley. And the Timberwolves lead by 16. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. Basket counts.
Shot after shot, the defense seems helpless against Gilgeous-Alexander.
Here's Conley on the take. Pass to Gobert. Jacks up a 3. Tips it up. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Oklahoma City foul.
Well, Clark, we're over a decade now with the restricted area on NBA courts. How much would that have changed things during your days?
I think quite a bit because the game was played closer to the bucket. I mean, there was more post-up action, more attacking of the rim from close in, so I do think it would have had an impact on how the game was played and officiated had that restricted arc area been in existence, and perhaps it might have led earlier to teams looking to space the floor a little more to create more driving lanes without a lot of help defense.
Here's Alexander Walker, a 17-point lead, their biggest. Anderson with a screen. Fires the three, buries it from three. Alexander Walker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Anderson. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving inside. Some room here for Williams. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Boy, he could have taken himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammate.
Reed for three. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Okashevsky the miss.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Anderson can't get it to go. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Dort for three. Gets the three to fall. Dort's got 8 points in the quarter.
Dort has really improved this part of his game. Would love to see him shoot more often from out there.
Here's Joe. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And we finished off one half of play. Timberwolves ahead, up by 11. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintain?
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Kyle Anderson is out there with Troy Brown. Then there's Naz Reid. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Milton in at the point.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get ugly. That's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Talk about the range. I mean, he's got amazing feel from that distance. Whew.
Pass to Milton. And here's Anderson. And here's Brown for 3. The shot misses. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Dort.
That was really a high-risk pass there. Perhaps he'll think twice about attempting that kind of pass again.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. Wiggins, he's checked in for Dort. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Milton, the open look. Here's Brown. The kick out to Milton. Reed passes to Brown. And it's in there.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Outside, Williams. Anderson pulls it down.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
To the left side wing. Pass to Alexander Walker. The three is up. And Brown gets the three. And now it's a 12-point Timberwolves lead.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Milton. Here's Pokusevski. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Anderson for three. Milton. It's hauled in by Pokusevski. The Thunder have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Joe. No good from outside. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Commissioner Adam Silver has done a 180. Once in favor of raising the NBA age limit to 20, he now supports lowering it back to 18. He said it's the right thing to do, adding that the opportunity to work with players at a younger age on not just skills, but mental health, diet, character, and values could be in everyone's best interest.
Well, it didn't happen yet, Allie. We'll see.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Conley looking for an opening. Outside Edwards. 5 on the clock. Takes a turnaround, Jay. And that one's good from Conley. Conley's got 8 points.
There's a great rhythm to that shot. You see the practice hours.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. He drops it from range.
You're making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled. The ball on a string, and we see him do this time and time again.
Gobert, that's good.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 16 points for him. Williams misses.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
And it's powered home by Towns.
And defensively, you've got to be on the lookout for this. I mean, Towns gets up in a hurry now.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. A different look for Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Pokusevski. And Giddey's subbed in for Joe. And Clark, when Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor, he's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it, the key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible. Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper, but how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, B.A., in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role. Ant has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps a second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA.
And Wiggins has got the ball here for the Thunder to end the run. That's good from Giddey on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 6.
Running the show, Gilgeous-Alexander is talented as a passer.
Pass to Gobert. Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Edwards. He's still feeling it. Chalk up 2 there. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Conley passes to Towns. McDaniels, a screen on Williams. Towns for 3 from beyond the arc and then some. Towns has got 17.
And, you know, we know he has this shot in his bag. I mean, Towns enjoys going right back at the opponent with the 3-ball.
Rock the baby, working the size advantage inside.
It could go. No luck on that one. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. We'll be right back. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Minnesota shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Kenrich Williams is out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Chet Holmgren, and it's Giddey in at the 2-guard. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Now here's McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Shot on the wing. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And for Oklahoma City, their shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Dort for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Again, Oklahoma City.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
The deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried.
3 points.
And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
And just a beautiful looking shot from long range.
And it's Holmgren missing.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Now here's Conley. Here's the teardrop, and he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
You see the poise from the veteran Conley, showing no fear attacking the defense inside.
And Holmgren good for 3.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Pass to Towns. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this. Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Now here's Edwards. Out left to the wing. Towns with the ball. And it's Giddey picking him up. Edwards for 3. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got 3 assists in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Towns outside. No one near him. Again, the Timberwolves score.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Ooh, Holmgren feeling it there, wasting no time at all getting his shot off.
Outside Conley. Towns outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Over Williams. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Now here's Holmgren. Pass to Williams. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. The shot by Towns, no good. The 3 from Holmgren. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Timberwolves.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And what a huge performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Towns outside. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And it's Holmgren missing. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the T-Wolves. And he's going for the lob. And Gobert with the stuff.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, Very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Here's Edwards. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.